And then you're like, damn, I just spent $1,000 on this game. I thought I would do good. And then you're like, nope, it's just, that's just you just getting dragged across the battlefield.
So if you're not a fan of the larger Zergfest PvP,
I hate that he's clapping his hands to imitate like clapping your ass, and I can make the same sound. Jordan Liberty, best highlights and funniest moments, number 5. All right, so we love highlights videos because we get to see our streamers doing raw content, bro. That's what people like nowadays. It's too easy to fake YouTube videos. It's too easy to edit now. Everybody's too good at editing now. The thing about Twitch is it's live, it's raw, it's coarse, it's unedited, it's cooking, right? It's cooking.
no idea how many people do this.
You don't actually mean slaying something.
In there. Bro, there's that dungeon with the geysers. And like the geysers send you up in the air. You're not ready for it. Bam, you're dead. Fall damage. The fall damage in TNL is crazy. The fall damage in TNL is insane.
It was originally the land of us goblins.
The fall damage?
Yeah.
No way this just happened. I just died to fall damage.
Girl, get over it. Move on. You're bad. I do the same thing. Okay, that wasn't necessarily Goose's fault though, bro. Like that's he tried, man. It turned him into an otter instead. You know
what?
Hi, my name is Dom and welcome back to Top MMO Plays. Don't forget to drop a like if you enjoyed today's video and submit your clips using the link in the description. But let's get into it.
Look, find me asleep.
Vessel, you literally missed the best Rift boss we've ever had. The entire server was watching it. Cannon was watching my stream. Everybody was watching it. It was insane. It was super close, very back and forth. Sometimes we get wiped, sometimes they get wiped, and we won, barely. And you missed it because you were sleeping. Pussy. This is why I told you to sleep with an ear pod in. Okay? That's what you get. Okay, you sleep with one ear pod in your ear. You get those Discord pings. You rolling up. Okay, that's what you get. You missed it. Who did you fight? We fought Joan of Ale's guild, the salmon guild. It was really close. We won though.
Find me asleep. Find me asleep. They're all clubbed. Find me asleep. Go, go, go. Find me asleep. We're gonna guardian this push. We're gonna guardian this push. In there now. In there now.
Oh my god, bro. And this was all day. This is so good. Oh my god.
That's my sleep. Go, go.
That was big.
I love that the healer was like, hey, oh, I did that. I did. Look at the kill. Oh god. Bro, that's how I feel, dude. That's how I feel. I'm like, eat him, guy. Just eat him. I served you a plate. You just eat him. I love that feeling. It feels so good.
Yes.
And that's why I said sleeps are really good, even if you're a healer.
Beautiful. Actually,
Dude,
fucking rinse.
I got that sleep off.
That was amazing. I saw that.
The whole like loot system is
You didn't get any kills, you're kicked? Loser healer?
there's a lot of time gating stuff. You can't just grind like dungeons as much as you want. You can't grind everything as much as you want. Like this, like the BIS contract stuff, you only got a certain amount of currency. Dungeons, you only got a certain amount of dungeon currency you get per day.
Time gated done.
Okay, I'm gonna respectfully completely disagree with his take. I'm gonna respectfully completely disagree with that. I would argue that although there's gated, like time gated content, like he's saying, where you can only do a certain amount of this per day, you can let things stock up and then do a shitload of them at the same time if you want to. And there's so much of this between the co-op dungeons, the open world dungeons, and then the contracts and everything else that you've got going on. There's so much to do that you really can just put together a full day of gameplay. Like some days I'm just like, yeah, we're just going to do co-op dungeons all day because I have so much of that currency to do, right? I don't really feel like, is the content time gated? Technically, yes. But it does not feel that bad. It does not feel that bad because there's so much to do. all the time. And by the way, you can just do the open world dungeon all the time without the tokens. You could just keep grinding. You can just keep grinding. It's less efficient, but you can just keep doing it. So like, respectfully, I do disagree with that take. I think there's just plenty of stuff to do. That's still time gated. Yeah, but like, it's time gated to the point where like you could play 6 hours of the same amount of content and not run out of stuff. Like you could literally just be going and going and going, right? And you can still be rewarded for doing open world dungeons. You run out of the currency, keep going. So that's not time gated, at least for the open world dungeons. For the co-op dungeons, yeah, you can go negative on your currency. Yeah, you can't run the co-op dungeons for chests anymore. You can still keep doing them, but you can't do them for chests anymore. Like, oh, that's okay. Do contracts to get abyssal tokens. True. And you can also take the whale over to the new island and like get one of the chests and get a bunch of new abyssal currency to get more stuff. So like, I don't know. Like, you just can't do everything all day, every single day. Something's going to stack up and you're going to have a lot to do every day. Is it time gated? Yes, but very long form. It does not feel to me. I hate time gated content. I hate doing chores. I hate doing time gated content. And it doesn't really feel time gated to me because there's just so much to do between the guild events, between the open world dungeons, between the bosses, the rift bosses, or the rift stones, the boon stones, the PvE guild events, like everything. And then the co-op dungeon, secret dungeon, open world dungeon, contracts. Like, there's just too much to do, bro. You can't say it. You know what I mean?
Dungeons aren't a new thing. Pretty much every MMO has them. However, there is a major flaw to the Throne and Liberty dungeon system. But first, some context.
In-game dungeon, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the rewards per dungeon, and you can check their drop rates. So a lot of the drop rates are like 5% or 2%.
Right.
And then every single day there's a recharge currency. Notice some of the negative, that's fine. But you get 900 currency every day, right? At this 24-hour recharge. So you basically get 3 chances to get your epic item. Okay, whatever one you want. Outside of that, there's really no other point to run additional dungeons other than helping people. And then if you just got really, really bad RNG, you could craft the items, right? So if you go to the crafting tab, and what you're going to do is you're going to use like different opponents, and then like you see this dimensional salvation thing. You basically run other dungeons, and then you end up crafting 2 of these, and you could craft your specific.
Yeah, he's kind of doing a poor job of explaining this. This is a pity system, guys. You get this dimensional coin thing by running all of the dungeons like 5 times. You get pities for running the dungeons. So even if you don't get the drop that you want, you run all the dungeons 5 times, you cash it in for this dimensional thing, and then you can craft this thing.
Specific item.
In this case, it requires 2 to craft the weapon, so you'd have to run all the dungeons 10 times. But
that you need instead. So, yeah, basically if you just got bad RNG, there's ways to circumvent.
The problem is that healers are only going to use their 3 dungeon tokens.
I was going to say, yeah, so he didn't really address the biggest problem with the dungeons. There is a huge problem with the dungeons, but he didn't really talk about it there. The biggest problem with the dungeons is that healers, like me, were the minority. Okay? We are in the vast minority. Healers only really want to do 2 or 3 of the dungeons. They don't want to queue for anything else. Okay? Because the dungeons they only give you 900 tokens a day, so you're only going to do 3 of them a day, or you can stack them up, wait 3 days, do 9 of them in one day, which is going to be a lot. But like, hey, it is what it is, right? But because you only get 3 in one day, and this is fair to his point about time gated, the co-op dungeons definitely feel more time gated than things like the open world dungeons, right? The open world dungeons aren't really as time gated. They don't feel as oppressive. But I will say, to his point earlier, I will backpedal on this a little bit. The co-op dungeons, yes, they're a little bit more time gated. And because they are a little bit more time gated, you get 3 runs a day. You can go negative. Like if you have 100, if you have 1 point, you can run the dungeon and get a chest. You'll go negative 299, but you will get a point. Okay. The problem is healers will only queue for the dungeons that give them the gear that they need, right? Like, so you end up with dungeons like, was it Temple of Slaughter or Cave of Destruction? Or I mean, which one was I doing yesterday that was just constant? Tyrant's Isle? Is it this one? Yeah. So like, Oh, I guess this one's got the staff. Which one was I? Death's Abyss. This one. No healers need this dungeon. And so if you want a queue to do this dungeon, you need to have friends, right? You gotta have friends. Like, because you need a healer to literally grief themselves to do the dungeon with you and just to help you, right? Healers need the bow. Some healers need the bow. Most healers probably don't, right? Like if you're an SNS wand, well, I guess SNS needs it too, but like staff wand doesn't need it. And a lot of healers don't need this dungeon in general. Okay, the queue times for Death's Abyss are like 30 minutes or some dumb shit. And it doesn't get any better for Tyrant's Isle. This dungeon, this shit sucks, or Temple of Slaughter. This shit sucks too. Because like, I don't want to do this. Like, this doesn't drop anything for me as a healer. This doesn't really drop anything that I want, right? Tanks don't need the Tyrant's one. I understand, but this, guys, the crossbow users, the dagger users, like other people do need this shit, right? So like there are some dungeons in this game where healers just are not incentivized to run that dungeon in any way. And this is a major flaw. They need to put BIS healer items in all of the dungeons. And they need to put, everybody should have an incentive to do every single one of the dungeons, in my opinion, in one way, shape, or form. Okay. Otherwise you end up with a situation where no tanks want to queue for Cave of Destruction. Whoops. Tanks don't really want to queue for Cave of Destruction. They don't really give a fuck about this shit. So it's tough to find a tank for this, right? They're like, okay, yeah, sure, but they can get better stuff elsewhere in the game, right? Like they should spread out the items a little bit to make it better. And that is seriously a big issue with the co-op dungeons. That, and he's right, the time-gated stuff for the co-op dungeons specifically, definitely super punishing. But for somebody like me, I just let them stock up, bro. I just let them stock up. I get like 3,000 tokens together, and then I spend like 7 or 8 hours just running dungeons with those people. And so I don't really feel like it's time gated on my end because, and I'm kind of a hardcore player. I'm like, okay, I'm just not going to do co-op dungeons for the like 2 or 3 days, and then I'll do them on the 3rd day. That's just how I choose to do things, though.
Tokens on dungeons that drop items they want. Same for tanks. That means you've got healers trying to run dungeons with...
Well, they tried to get around this by doing like a pity system for dungeons. So in order to get your pity gear for the there's really low drop rates on your gear, right? But in order to get healers and tanks to branch out and do other dungeons, so that the DPSs have things to queue for, they said that you need pity tokens from every single dungeon in order to get your pity weapon, not just the one dungeon that you ran over and over again, which is a good idea, but it's still not enough.
Without tanks. Tanks trying to run dungeons without healers. You see the problem. Hopefully this is an issue that NCSoft addresses soon.
Oh my god.
Last episode I talked about Annihilation Barrel Shot, a crossbow skill trait that is devastating in PvP. And this might be one of...
This is the spin thing, right? This is the spin... Oh, this is Grimkill. Yeah.
The wildest Annihilation Barrage Shot clips we've seen yet.
There it is, chat. There it is. That's a bomb. They're all dead.
I'll be honest with you. They were all dead anyway. Those people were all dead. It didn't matter. He happened to pick up all the kills with his ability. And yeah, that's the best bomb skill in the game. Yeah, it's fine. That needs to be nerfed. Like 100%. This skill needs to be nerfed. But Ethereum's the strongest guild in the world, and it's not even fucking close, bro.
And this might be one of the wildest...
Look at this shit right here. Look, they're fighting over... This is like the start of the Riftstone. Look how quickly these... Because they're just so much better than everyone else.
Annihilation Barrage Shot clips we've seen yet.
These people are cooked. Yeah, you're all dead.
There it is, chat. There it is.
Yeah, that skill needs to be tuned back. The bombing is crazy.
That's a bomb. They're all dead. We killed them all.
But even without him doing that, look how many Ethereum members died there. Like 0. They killed every single... That's how lopsided it is. It's stupid. It's crazy. Granted, this is the Ethereum Gold, I think, because I see Alec here. These are their best players that spend the most money. Like,
I got 6 kills, 23 assists. There you go.
So Malakar, the guild boss, has an attack that pulls all nearby players into him. iPoddy sees this as an opportunity to spin to win.
I hate this shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the Berserker 200% of Throne and Liberty. This stupid boss pulls everybody in every like 10 minutes or every like 3 minutes. And every time he pulls people in, these rat crossbow users just jump in and use that skill. Look at that kill feed, bro.
Oh my god!
This might just be the new Annihilation Barrage meta.
Yeah, that's stupid, bro. That's why that skill needs to be like that skill needs to be nerfed. But like it's not even just that. Like that is the primary skill that I see people really going to for blowing people up really frequently. People are saying that you can just block the damage. Oh, really easy to block the damage when you're CC'd all the time by the boss. Can't block the damage. Okay. It's also extremely hard to block the damage if people are landing big sleep bombs on you. Oh, well, don't get sleep bombed. Well, if one person in the entire party gets a sleep on them, we all get f***ed. It's like impossible to avoid. That's why sleep bombs are really good. In my opinion, the meta is basically just going to be sleep bombing and just nuking people to the ground. Whether the crossbow skill is not really the fundamental issue. The issue is the way they have CC set up. Everyone can be CC'd at the same time, and then you're just going to drop your nuke AoE nuke skills on them. If it's not the crossbow skills, it'll be something else, right? And as the meta evolves and guilds start to understand this, it's going to become worse and worse.
Go.
Shocked, really.
Nice.
Yeah, see, look at it. He's going to pull them all in.
Oh.
Pulls in. Everyone else is stunned, and he just spins. Yeah, just block it.
As a free-to-play game with heavy monetization, naturally most of the Throne and Liberty debate will center around pay to win. But there is one thing a lot of
there needs to be some, like, I think a cleanse thing would probably be healthy for the game.
people are forgetting.
What are your thoughts on the pay to win in the game? It's more like guild to win. So there is like, you can't like purchase things with your credit card with like lucents, and you could earn the lucents with real money, but let's say like you're a 10-person guild and you guys all got like really big wallets and you're swiping a bunch, and there's just like a coordinated guild or coordinated alliance, you're just gonna lose every single time.
That's our strategy. Dismantled and Reassembled have like very few to zero whales in it. We don't have very many whales, but we are extremely competitive with the guilds that do whale. You know why? It's because we're online all the time and we're gamers. Okay, that's just the way that it goes, right? We're gonna catch them. It'll be fine. We're figuring out the game. They know more about the game than us. They have more money than we do, but that's okay. We're gonna get there. No lifers without girlfriends. Based and true. Okay, if you do have a girlfriend, she's probably also in the guild.
Like the game is definitely 100% guild to win. You could swipe your credit card as much as you want, but if you're not part of a coordinated Zerg, you're just gonna get your asses. Basically,
I don't know. I think that, especially on our server, I don't really feel like it's just a Zerg all the time. Because like Cannon's alliance is really strong. Invuln's alliance is really strong. Datmods has an alliance, I'm fairly certain too. Our alliance is really strong, and we're all fighting. You guys saw how close the Riftstone was today. You guys see how close those world boss fights are. It's pretty close. Like, now we're fortunate though. Now we definitely have the best fights in North America, no question in my opinion, because the streamers have. I'm gonna lift the veil a little bit. We have agreed to do it this way, so that the fights would be the best and we would have the best content. Okay, so Cannon, myself, Invuln, Datmods, all of us, we agreed we should split it, because initially we were all in one alliance, and then no one could fight us. We're like, okay. So then we split, and now we're all fighting each other, and you see how good these fights are. They're super fun. They're super fun. But the game is very prone to just one alliance zerging and dumpstering the rest of the server. Ethereum is a really good example. They have more game knowledge, they have more money, they have more skill than literally anyone else on the server. It's not even fucking remotely close. Like, I'm telling you right now, one Ethereum guild probably beats 2 other guilds at the same time. Ethereum's a guild though. No, they have 4 guilds. Ethereum has 4 guilds. There's Ethereum Gold, Ethereum Onyx, Ethereum Crystal, or whatever. There's 4 Ethereum guilds, and they're all Giga Gamers. That being said, there's like Ethereum Gold, which is the best, and then there's like a 2nd tier, 3rd tier, 4th tier, but they're all just infinitely better than everyone else because they know how to play the game. We're all figuring it out. The gap will close, but right now, if Ethereum's on your server, you're not having a good time. Even if 2 Ethereum guilds are on your server, you're not having a good time. They're just destroying you. It's not even remotely close. What up, Bits? It's good. It's been a while. Not gamers enough. Alex, don't know dungeon mechanics. I didn't say they were all gamers. But like they played for like the game like a year already, right? They've already played the game for a full year. So like, and a lot of them have spent a lot of money. Some of them haven't spent any money, to be clear. And some of them just started the game when it launched in the West, but like they're also like the super sweat lords, right? And they're keeping up with the rest of the people, and they have people there to teach them the systems of the games more quickly than everyone else. So their game knowledge is just, oh man, it's just crazy high. It's just insane. As the other guilds catch up, I think it'll get better. And as the gear curve starts to like peter out, I think it will get better and it'll get a lot closer. But they are definitely the dominant in North America right now. And zerging is a serious problem in TNL because like if you have 4 of the strongest guilds that all agree to work with each other, it's over, right? If Cannon's guild, if Tanks and Liberty, allies dismantled, allies reassembled, allies FTP, no one can fight us. It's we just completely obliterate everyone else. We get all the loot. You guys get nothing. It's not fun. For thousands of other players, it's just not fun, which is why we split it. But other gamers are not going to have this same mentality. They're going to say, sucks to suck, F you loser, and then they're going to farm everyone until they quit the game, which is really bad. Really bad. So, like, I don't really know how they fix that with their current system. I think that the zerging could be a serious issue if you don't have people there at the top that are understanding of the rest of the server, you know what I mean?
They're just going to get clapped in PvP. Like your ass cheeks, they're going to... That's the sound that they're going to make all over the battlefield. And then you're like, damn, I just spent $1,000 on this game. I thought I would do good. And then you're like, nope, it's just... That's just you just getting dragged across the battlefield.
So if you're not a fan of the larger Zergfest PvP...
I hate that he's clapping his hands to imitate, like, clapping your ass. And I can make the same sound. I hate that.
There's also a 3v3 arena, and it's actually a lot of fun.
One shot. Go on, Grease.
I'm jumping on top of him right now. Can we kill Legend? Can we try to kill Legend?
Yeah, but swap as soon as they come in. Like, DoorDash is back in.
Alright, get DoorDash, get DoorDash. Stun. Holy dude, how
is that Ethereum?
did we lose? I feel like we won! Okay, nice.
At the last second by 2 points, let's go! Oh, that's isolated. Yeah, they're dog shit. Yeah, don't even worry about them. Yeah, they're just dog shit. I love the ISO boys. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. You're trash. I'm just kidding. I love you, Dotseb. Hope the ISO boys are having fun getting farmed. Okay.
Oh, look how much healing I done.
Arena is actually fun as.
Yeah, I want to do arenas. I think arenas would help me like understand PvP, like small scale PvP at a much more concrete level. I need to do this.
What the?
Everybody has a Danny in their group.
Point 2 outside the zone.
Cast a heal, Danny! Like, what are you doing? This guy's AFK, he's got full mana, he's not doing anything! Danny, cast...
I just want to remind everybody that Stoops is unmuted in comms while he's saying this. So the 200... You hear me? I'm shot calling this right now. I'm shot calling this right now. Stoops is over here. Danny! Danny, you're trash. Danny, do something, Danny. And we're like, Stoops, there are 200 people that need heals. Please mute your microphone. You chicken leg bitch. I love you. It was just so funny because he was basically unmuted the entire time he was bitching at Danny.
The heal. He's full mana.
No,
Push in behind him, Tanks and Liberty. Push in behind. They're pushing from east. Pushing from east.
I'm literally he's in my line of sight. I don't know.
Right now and kill them.
Throne and Liberty defaults to possibly some of the worst settings I think I've ever seen in an MMO.
Oh, no. In Black Desert, when you spawn in for the first time, it's like you're watching porn without ad blockers on. It's really bad. Like, it's rough, bro. Like, at least there's no, like, crazy pop-ups all over your screen the first time that you log in. I will say that Throne and Liberty settings are, for some reason, like, everyone is setting these certain settings in the game, and, like, they should just be default. Like, flat out, like, you should just automatically target the closest enemy, even if you're not locked onto something. That should just be something that everyone has turned on. Like, I don't understand. He's right.
These are the settings
it could be a lot better
that you should absolutely change.
The next one that I think you're really going to want is this setting here. So you can change your target selection, where it's by distance or mouse over cursor or whatever. The next setting that you want to have is auto target nearest enemy when attacking without
this one, right? I was just talking about this. Yeah, this is the setting right here.
a target. So what that does is when you're running past something and there's something
and then everything, it just resets every once in a while. You're like, what the fuck?
right in front of you, all you have to do is press your skill and it will use the skill and hit it. Without that, that means you have to walk up and click and then or tab. So you can walk up to the mob and just press boom and it'll hit it, okay? That makes a
I love pressing boom. Boom is my favorite button on my whole keyboard.
humongous difference in how the game feels. It makes it infinitely better, okay?
There's a way to go back and they'll come behind us.
Oh, it's Sony! God, Sony is so hot. I'm not even gay. Sony and I shoutcasted the Best in Guild tournament for, I think, 2023 together at Prolibus headquarters for Black Desert. And that guy is beautiful. I mean, you put me up against that guy, he's literally a beach model, and I'm rolling up with this shit. Oh, I'm just like, what's up, guys? How we doing? I mean, the compare and contrast was crazy, bro. Like, the compare and contrast on the two of us was literally insane. Thank God people had someone to look at while we were shoutcasting on the desk, right? I brought the hype, he brought the bitches. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
You have to grapple. Yeah. Here's the Spectre. We need the Spectre. Get the tag on the Spectre, guys.
I want to know what you're eating right now. That sounds delicious.
Burger King.
Wait, oh shit! That healer just worked him. Oh my god! That was a curse bomb, bro.
Holy shit!
He just ran him.
Fuck?
Burger King.
Wait, where are you?
Hey man, good fight, bro. You know how you respond to that shit? You just put, hey man, good fight, bitch. Know your place, trash.
Did you get a champion?
That guy on the ledge, lovely.
So bad.
Wait,
Cannon.
what
It's not
was
even-
that?
So for anyone still to complete the MSQ or get to level 50, Stoops has shared some tips on getting some extra XP through exploration.
Last thing that I'll say is when you're leveling in the game, you're going to default to doing the MSQ, okay? The MSQ is really
I made a short about this. It's got like 50,000 views. Go take a look at it. I literally explained this in 60 seconds. It's crisp.
really important.
For anyone new to MMOs, MSQ is the main story quest.
Okay? Go to the MSQ, you always prioritize the MSQ. When you are done with the MSQ, you are going or unable to continue, these are the zones that you're gonna explore to get additional XP. These quests that you're gonna do to level up to get you through the MSQ. I'm gonna scroll through them, make sure you clip this. Carmine Forest, Runes of Terrain, and then these ones right here, Monolith.
I love how Stoops had to say, guys, make sure you clip this. Because although there's like 1,000 people watching him, not one person is not just a lazy piece of shit. I just don't understand it. You have these crazy moments that happen on stream. Everyone's KEKW going insane in the chat. Not one person clips shit. It's wild.
A bit Monolith.
Why are you so bald? Why are you so stupid? It's the same way that you came out You came out of your mom and your dad was like, did you have sex with a orangutan? Why does it only have 6 fingers? Shut up.
Abandoned Sandstorm, whatever, Moonlight Desert, Sandstorm, Daybreak Shore, and Raging Wilds, okay? These are the areas you're going to do. You can do any of them, but these are the most efficient ones to do. Okay?
Here's that full list on screen if this format's a bit easier to take in.
Find me asleep on 3 right now. Find me asleep on 3. Posture to 3. Find me asleep on 3.
We're going 3. Icebox, sleep on 3. Winter,
These
sleep on
comms
3.
are good.
Go up to 3 right now. Just run up and give me a sleep.
Sweet. Boom.
Yes, right there, baby. Let's go. Woo!
You're sleeping good.
I'm stuck in the outside, but it's all good. Look at that green feed. Look at that green feed. That's all I see.
got that sleep.
The sleep feels so good when you get it.
I stealthed up.
Taking a short break from the Zergfest clips, Kamikaze challenged this bow staff player to a duel. He's running Greatsword Dagger.
Oh my god, he's doing it in first person. What the? Greatsword Dagger's single target burst is literally insane. That being said, this dude's chasing this guy like he's the Roadrunner. This is crazy. Yeah, you're pissed. Oh, wait, hold up. Hold up.
Nein, lass mich raus. Ah, schade, ich hätte 1 da noch gehabt. Ah, nice, GG.
Look, in his defense,
That was a GG. That was crazy, bro.
Morokai can't.
Again, I half expected the dude running away from me. He just ran away from him forever, man.
Be stressful. I need this guy in my
Good
raids.
tight. Go around the mouse. Good shit. Yo, collapse on that. Whoa, what did he say? What did he say? Whoa.
Ah, schade, ich hätte 1 da noch gehabt. Ah, nice, GG.
Look, in his defense, Morokai can be stressful. I need this guy in my raids.
Go around the mouse. Good shit. Yo, collapse on that. Nice work. Good job. Good. Move forward, support E-girl. Move forward, you stupid bitch. Move up. Good. Good. Stay together. Stay together. Keep heels out. Keep heels out. Nice work, guys. Now look north again.
Right now. Huge group.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. Look, here's the thing. I'm not sexist. She was just being a dumb bitch. And she agreed with me. She's one of our best healers. She's one of our best healers. That Shakar is weird. And in fairness, he's not wrong. You want that in your raids. Okay? You know why? Because playing the game with me shot calling is more fun. If you're getting farmed, if you're winning, losing, anything in the middle, it is more fun with me at the helm because I am just entertaining when I'm screaming at you because you're stupid. Okay? It's the only shot caller that can call you retarded. And you say, thank you. I appreciate you. Okay? Like, it's the culture here. All right? Clutch Salute, thanks for the prime sub, but I appreciate that. I have creative ways to completely degrade all sense of self-importance that you've built up in your life. Okay? Strip you down to your foundations and make you a good soldier. A good soldier. And good soldiers follow orders.
Boss, huge group.
Where that?
South. We have C-skills.
My
We have
boy
C-skills.
CZ?
We have C-skills. Ready? I'm going to invis.
What can't be heard is their guildmate telling them to wait and hit the tail.
Right now. Huge gale! Huge gale! Oh my God! Holy shit!
And now he's getting turboed. Now he's getting turboed by a greatsword. Yeah, you're good. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're cooked.
We'll open up this side. Open up the...
Okay, I'm pretty sure that Steparu doesn't sleep or eat or poop. This guy is live all the time, no matter what. It does not matter.
The next one. Open up next. Open up next. I don't think they're on BC.
Open it up! Open it up!
Oh my god. Oh, they're not on voice job.
He's an anime avatar. I think he spent like tens of thousands of dollars on the game. and he's just perma online. The guy is insane. They held the door.
One area.
Okay, that boss, my party and I first tried it. Took us 56 minutes. Plus another 90 minutes. It's an hour and a half. Took us 2 hours. All right, took us 2.5 hours, but we cleared it. First try, baby.
Area where you can effectively swipe early is the battle pass.
Oh, I was waiting for these packs, bro.
You don't actually have, guys. You don't actually have to spend money to get the value, the battle pass. You can just get it through the in-game stuff. It's really easy.
One pack.
4,900 lucent is like $100.
One silver gold, baby.
Now, oh my God! Wait, this guy. Holy! Can you imagine, bro? I just don't have this kind of money, bro. What? Bro, he just dropped like $80. Well, it was $90 because like the pass itself was another $10. He just
get all of them.
Bro, you're gonna get it all anyway in a few days. It's insane.
How do you hit 7, 8?
A dude paid an extra like $100 to have the skins today instead of having the skins on Wednesday.
79 abilities on your keyboard without standing still.
I bought one of these mice so that I could play the game more effectively. I'm still getting used to it.
Clip it and ship it, Mulv. Done.
Where he slept. Stuart trying to get out.
Hard engage, hard back engage, hard back engage. Healers, push down. Yo, collapse down with sleep. Collapse down with sleep. Collapse down with sleep right now.
I have no idea how I lived that.
Look at the Steparu getting a cute
Guys, I have no idea how Siori kept me up right there. Holy.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you tomorrow for another video.
Bro, Stoops literally voted the other guy off the island. Stoops literally voted another guy off the island and said, I need a better healer. This other guy's not doing it. Fuck that guy, bro. Fuck that guy. Danny, bro. Danny's an idiot. We don't need Danny, but we do like Kron. That guy's a unit. So now you like Krons. No, only if they're in my party.